Hey guys, Doom721 here. I have been busting my butt playing this game and making videos, and it has been quite the trip. So, I want to start off with the obvious. This is a channel update video. This is not a gameplay video. So, if you're looking for gameplay, it's time to punch out and click on a different video. But if you want to know how I feel about this milestone and how I feel about my channel, you can sit back and listen. I feel like it'd be a little bit easier to talk. I'm actually just pacing around in a virtual world, because when I have conversations, I tend to pace around in real life and in games, actually, which is a really old habit, actually. So first off, the real obvious. I just hit 11K. I'm ecstatic. I saw it coming after posting a bunch of Forever Winter videos, and it was coming like a wave. I was getting somewhere around 50 or 60 subscribers a day, which is monumental to me. It is absolutely insane to me. And it is a huge milestone. I've never had this many subscribers before. It is definitely a peak. It is a high point. It's definitely a lot of people coming to see raw gameplay of the Forever Winter. There's a handful of people on the channel. There's the old viewers, the people who know me as Angry Crazy Doom from PlanetSide. There's the people who know me from Helldivers. And I still plan to play Helldivers as they release more content and release more updates. I'm a little bit burnt out on it because I've played 800 hours of it. And lately I've really obviously been digging Forever Winter, and I feel like so many of these missions are shareable and interesting and fun. And I've set it up, and I mentioned this in the last channel update video when I finally released memberships. I set up a membership plan for a few bucks a month a while back, and it was to allow people to, A, if I post videos, get them immediately, which is usually just, it's only like somewhere like 6 hours or 12 hours or less than what it would already be out publicly. So people who aren't members, nothing changes. It's the same old, same old. When the video comes out, it'll be out and viewable. People who are members, when I'm making videos at 6 a.m. or noon or whatever, I'm scheduling a whole day of videos. The people who are members, you can see everything I've put up before it's scheduled, basically, which I think is a little tiny perk. And the other perk that I do is the people who are members, regardless of the tiers, pretty much will Discord invite people who are capable of community post, making a community post response to any of the community posts or comments. I basically throw Discord invites to only the channel members because it gets a little crowded if I just invite everybody. So I keep it a little bit vetted, and I still have to vet people. I mean, there's still, I don't want to remove anybody who is a member, and I have not. There's been great people who have joined. There's been amazing people who have joined as channel members, but if somebody becomes a big problem, I would have to bump them. I don't want to do that. I have 2 different membership tiers, and I don't really offer anything other than slight early access to videos and Discord invites, but I do a $3 a month tier and a $10 a month tier. And totally optional, but it really supports me doing this pretty much all the time, as opposed to what I was doing before. And so, to put in perspective, and I think I rambled a little bit about this last time, but I'll do it again because it's a totally different video, and it's going to be the splash for my channel. I did YouTube as a hobby. In 2016, I started recording PlanetSide 2 videos. I started using Shadowplay. I started off with 1-minute clips, then people wanted longer videos, and I did 5, 10, until I did 20, and I built a whole channel off 20-minute or less Shadowplay clips. I did no editing. I used the NVIDIA Broadcast cropping tool, and I did no thumbnails, and I built my channel up to 10,300 subscribers off of just PlanetSide 2. And when I quit the game, naturally, after the 10-year update for that game, it went down. It went down a lot. I posted Helldivers videos, I gained some subscribers, but then I stopped playing with the people I do from PlanetSide, and it went down to like 9,200 subscribers. So for me, I watched my YouTube grow, and then I watched it die. And I was posting Helldivers 2 videos alone, and I was going through some life shit where I literally got rid of, I quit my job, I got rid of everything that was part of my old life. It's all gone, every bit of it. And I started over socially in real life and in games, and so I have a whole new crew of people online, bunch of new faces, bunch of new people who've watched me from a long time ago, and people who've watched me recently. It's been a blast. I met a lot of these people when I was starting to be social Helldivers, and it's been a whole different vibe. So my sad self was losing 2 or 3 subs every day, posting solo videos until I managed to meet a few people that kickstarted my YouTube channel, as I tried to record fun and interesting stuff, because that's what I did in PlanetSide. Everybody talked, everybody chattered, and everybody had fun, and we BS'd and talked about what was going on in the game. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for in any game, including the Forever Winter. I like to keep it mostly game relevant, and I think that's cool, because then people who are fans of that game are seeing people enjoy the game. And right now, obviously, Forever Winter's new, it's fresh, it's fun, it's exciting, it's challenging, I want to grind out stuff in it, so I'm definitely posting more of that. I'm waiting on Helldivers updates, but I don't know what the future holds for games. I don't want to say any specific games that I'm going to play or do. I'm going to play what's interesting to me, and I'm going to play what I feel like is interesting to share. And there's a little bit of off games, there's a little bit of MechWarrior in the channel from earlier. I don't know if I'll get back to that. I definitely feel like the MechWarrior 5 Mercenary stuff is pretty good as far as co-op. It's not great for views, but it's great to play, I'll be real. But as I started posting socially in Helldivers and getting more views and seeing my subscriber count actually go up, and then getting the Forever Winter, which, honestly, the Forever Winter hype video that I very first made got so many comments on it. It was the thing that kind of algorithmed my YouTube channel, so I realized a lot of people like this game. And though it doesn't have a huge player count on Steam, I think I looked at Steam charts and I saw like 10k players or something, which is relatively small. This is a small niche game. And I don't know what other content creators are exactly doing. I know there's some people who do like stealth runs. I've seen some people kill Exos with a grenade launcher. I know some people are crazy and already prestiged out. I don't know how. But I just like posting our actual raw missions, and I like the fact that, like, personally, I feel like I'm an above average player, but I'm not mechanically a god. There will always be better players than me. But I feel like the people I play with are normal human beings. Like, the people that I play with are not, you know, cracked out tryhards. We're just all normal people playing the game, having fun. So accidents happen, team kills happen, you know, and I'm obviously, like, I'm the ridiculous one of the group who's just vacuuming up all the loot and causing all sorts of problems, which is kind of on point for me. I tend to accidentally team kill in every game I play. So this huge channel growth has been exciting for me. And I guess I should get into, like, the personal aspect of it. So, I used to work as a landscaper. I mentioned this before. I made like 30 grand a year, and I play PlanetSide, and I posted videos of it as a hobby. YouTube was a supplemental, only like 300 bucks a month income. Not a big deal, but still fun to post, still fun to have clout, and I had notoriety in that game. And I got into a real bad habit of disassociating through a lot of vaping and some drugs and shit, and I got off of that. I stopped doing that. I sobered up, and when I sobered up, I realized my job was terrible. My boss was terrible. He was taking advantage of a severely disabled guy. I left that job, and at the time I was in some sort of weird situationship that kind of cleared my head out. And I'm not with that person anymore, but I learned a lot about myself and I cleared my head. YouTube wasn't doing great, but it started to function, and it started to become my only source of income, because what happened is I actually jumped off my truck backwards and broke my foot. And because I'm the type of person that really hates going to the doctor, I was like, I'm just gonna let this heal. And thankfully it was only fractured, and it has pretty much mostly healed. But I didn't know what I wanted to do for work. I live at home with my mom and her boyfriend. I've always lived with my mom forever. I'm like 35, live with my mom. I know that person, but I've always managed to pay my bills and everything and handle all my own shit. And when I was going through my savings after I quit my job, I was like, man, I have no income, and my savings are going down and down. I'm gonna have to get a job regardless of how I feel. And then YouTube kicked off, and realized I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, I'm just playing games. And YouTube's working for me fiscally right now. Like, I don't go out, you know, most I do is like buy fast food and shit. Very changed my spending habits and whatnot. YouTube's not making a lot. It really does not make a lot in the grand scheme of things, guys. Like, I get my thousands and thousands of views. YouTube, this is the biggest month I've ever had on YouTube, and I had multiple super thanks. I had 22 members join me, and I had super thanks from I think the guy's name was Matthew. I had it from John in my Discord, from Alv in my Discord. I think I made $920, and I'm ecstatic by that, because that's the most I've ever made in a month on YouTube, which is crazy. But I'm still doing channel membership to try and support me doing this, because if I could do this full time, I'm just going to keep posting videos every day. And if you haven't already realized that I'm built different from other content creators, I like my thumbnails to be to the point and explain a key moment in the video that I feel like is the takeaway. I love to post a thumbnail that says this is the takeaway from the mission, this is the moment, this is the situation. I very, 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 very recently started using paint programs other than Paint 3D and MS Paint. I mean, I started using Paint.net to make some better thumbnails, so at least people can get the point across of the gameplay. I won't edit things. It's all candid. There's no script for this video, by the way. There's no scripts for any video. The only thing that I do that isn't candid is I'll be talking about something in the load screen in the Forever Winter, and I'll say, hey, hold on, hold that thought for when I'm recording. Because the load screen cuts out the recording most of the time, so I don't like to start the recording when it's loading. But you can expect lots of videos, bulk content. If there's something that I like to record, whether it be a long-form game or a match-based game like Helldivers or the Forever Winter, I like to share as much as I can. And I used to get complaints when I posted a bunch of solo Helldivers videos. People were like, there's too much, I can't keep up, I can't watch it all. And I understand, there's a lot. I post, I'd say 90% of my gameplay I post to YouTube. So I will spend 2 or 3 hours working on videos every day, and then I will play for somewhere like 4 to 7 hours or something, and like go through all that. And most of it makes the cut. Some of it's like, nothing happened this match, I hate this, I delete it. But my goal for this channel was cooperative banter, and by having a good fun time. Co-op games preferred. I'm not sure I'm too keen on PvP stuff. I'm just really excited to keep making videos and doing this and growing this channel and watching it grow. It means a lot. Like, I'm a small YouTuber, but you have no idea. When I see 50 subs in a day, that's astronomical to me. It's insane, because this level of growth is unprecedented in my entire YouTube history. And right now, YouTube is my job. It is technically my job. I do a service, and I get paid for it. And Vilrich was letting me know that, and I find that very funny. So I don't like to talk about money because I don't feel like I have anything to offer money-wise, but if you pick up membership, it greatly supports me doing this. So if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more, and you want to make sure I keep making videos and not have to go disappear, then do membership. And also note, YouTube takes a huge cut of membership, so it's not like I just set it up because it's easy, and this is one of the things I want to talk about too. YouTube takes like a 30% cut of membership, so if you pay $3 a month, YouTube gets $1 of that, and I get $2. Something like that. I like things to be easy and accessible. I didn't want to do like a Patreon or any of that shit. I don't want people to have to like go to some second site to like donate money to me. That seemed really strange and weird, and YouTube's already there, it's already set up, and it's like a easy system like Steam. Like, I like the way Steam is set up. Like, Gabe said, what did he say? Like, video gaming piracy is like a service problem. And so he made video games and buying games as easy as possible. I like membership to be easy for YouTube. Like, I like the fact that I can just be like, hey, you can just click the join button underneath the video and become a member. Not this, you know, go to this or some PayPal or some shit. I don't want people to feel sketched out. It's already built into YouTube. It's already, people can already like click a few buttons through Google Pay and stuff, and it's not complicated, and it's not sketchy. And I like that. Even though YouTube does take a cut. It's still a pretty cool system because it all rolls it into like the monthly YouTube stuff. So there's gonna be lots of videos as long as I keep doing this. And I'm kind of curious, like, I don't know like what to do for the future, like as far as games. So if you ever like something's coming out, you feel like I'm missing something, you think this should be on this channel, you think my group should play, feel free to shout it out. I try to keep tabs on everything that's going on Reddit and on Steam as far as new games go, and I won't be willing to try everything. Like, one of the games that everybody wanted, and Helldivers wanted me to try Space Marines too, and it just didn't really interest me. Gameplay didn't really interest me, and I was like, and I didn't want to take that dive into it. I stuck with Helldivers for that moment in time. For now, there's 13 videos uploading to YouTube, so there's a lot more on the way, and it's going to be all over the place in terms of scheduling. And when you see a video come out, there'll probably be another one coming out an hour or two later in a big cadence. That's pretty much how I do it. I try to space them out, so if you actually are watching them, that you have enough time to watch the video before another one comes out. And I'm built different from other content creators. You're gonna see bulk videos. You're gonna see lots of unedited content. You're gonna see lots of gameplay. I do try and change it up sometimes. I do get caught in ruts with tactics and weapons. If I find a weapon that I really like, you know, like right now I'm Mask Man. I got my giant backpack. I like my RPK lately. I like the SVD. I like the grenade launcher. I like the USAS shotgun a lot, and I'll stick with the same weapons and tools. I'll stick with what works. I'm not going for like Helldivers where I go like random loadouts or challenge loadouts, but I'd like to keep playing this game. I'd like to keep leveling up characters. I'd like to keep prestiging stuff. I feel like that part's really fun, and the fact that there's so much personal progression in the character stuff. I mean, I don't want to swap characters because it will fuck up my rig, but I'm only like 5 or 6 on Old Man. I haven't played the other characters yet, so I know Bagman has that crazy painless LMG that I think I have in here somewhere. I don't think I sold it. Yeah, the painless HMG. I haven't used this yet. I'm super excited to get these characters up, and I've been jamming out on Mask Man. I've been just slaughtering with them, dude. It's the character that can use all the guns. It gets no perks, all guns. You know, it's great. So, I appreciate everybody who's stuck around through to the end of this. Everybody who's left a comment, everybody who's liked, everybody who's subscribed, and all the members. And there's not a ton of members. I would appreciate more. I really greatly would appreciate more. I have like 22, and I just set up the second tier today, which allows me, like I said, it allows me to fiscally do this, and I don't like it being about money. I like it being about sharing games, but I mean, if I want to keep doing this, I have to function and be able to pay my bills. I'm gonna be real with you. And YouTube's basically it's my livelihood right now. And I'd like to make it work. And I mean, I really wasn't ever making a ton of money at my other job, so I'm not somebody who's like greedy about it. I just want to function. My last job, my takeaway was like two $1,200 checks a month, and that was when I was in the summer season. And right now, YouTube's taken away. And also, it's $10.99, so like YouTube takes... I have to pay taxes on this shit later. So I have to hold on to the stuff, because YouTube $10.99's the fuck out of everything. So if I get like $1,200 in YouTube money, there's no taxes taken out yet, so it's gonna be interesting fiscally at the end of the year. I wonder how that will work. I'm super excited. I really am. It's been great. It's 11,000 and it's rising. By the time I thought of making this video, I'd already gained another 20 subscribers. I've been getting 45,000 views every 48 hours, which is the most I've ever seen on my channel. My baseline for success used to be 15k views every 48 hours. I've got triple that. I owe a lot to everyone who's watching, everybody who's subscribing. I owe a ton to everyone in my Discord, in my community. Like I said, if you want to join into it, I invite the people who are members. I try not to invite random people from the comments. I want people who are fans and going to be civil and are invested. I don't want to deal with social issues. I've run other gaming communities where I let anyone in, and to put it aptly, my sister said it best. Some people don't have a root or group for a reason. And it really is like that sometimes, and it's sad. But all the people here are pretty chill. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to self-moderate it that way. I moderate it. I read all my comments. I moderate my whole channel myself. I do all this myself. I don't have anybody else other than the people who play with me help me do this shit. It's great. I really enjoy it. I'm going to continue to be a one-man army and a one-man show with lots more to come. And I don't know what will come in the future, but I'm going to try and keep it relevant. I'm going to try and find games that are fun for me to play. Due to the fact YouTube is succeeding, now I don't have to worry about buying a game. I literally banned myself from buying games. And I sold all my TF2 items, so I had 90 bucks in my Steam wallet so that I could even buy the Forever Winter, which was hilarious. I ended up buying the supporter. I ended up buying the soundtrack for this game too, because I want to support the game a little bit more. Hopefully they get some stuff built into the game, get some more skins and whatnot, because I would love to support this game even more. I feel like by posting these videos, I really am. I'm getting the word out that there's a really cool co-op game that you're probably missing out on. Or, you know, some of the viewers here, like I said, the people who can't play, people who don't have a PC. You know, I'm here for you. I'm here to be that guy. I'm here to be that content. Sitting over my shoulder, watching me play a video game. That's what this channel's about. It's like being behind me, over my shoulder, watching what's going on with the group. Super long-winded, super long rant. Appreciate all the support. It's been great. Gonna continue trucking forward. I can't wait to see what October holds for me, because it has been the end half of September after the Forever Winter coming out has been insane. So I have no idea what it's gonna be like, because right now I'm starting October on like insane viewership and 50 subs a day. It's crazy. So we'll see how much Forever Winter you guys can really tolerate before I gotta swap games right now. I don't see an end in sight. I want to play this game every day. I play it. All the videos get posted are all usually from the day before, and I will have many more along the way as I try and dissect this. I know also one little last thing before I close out this video. Yes, I know I don't have to press escape twice to leave the loot thing. I've read your comments. I understand it's a bad habit. I'll try and fix it. I'm going to try and ADS and loot. I'm going to try and press W to S to get out of the loot screen. I'm going to try and press double tap E to get out of the loot screen. I know I'm really ridiculous with that and just spamming through the loot like mad. But I'll get it done. More videos of the way. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.